Hello all, am I audible and visible? Please confirm, am I audible and visible? Yes Sereno, yes channel 1, am I audible and visible? Yes, thank you Vaishnavi Srinivas. Audible sir and visible, yes. So everyone, very good evening. I am going to take a session on current affairs. So 3 objectives are there for this particular session. And this session is going to be completely in English language. So 3 objectives which I am going to discuss in this particular session are how to prepare current affairs, how to plan current affairs, that I am going to discuss. Then current affairs session I am going to discuss from March 1st to March 15th. Third, we had a current affairs program, how this program is going to be, the modalities of the program I am going to explain to you. So these are the 3 things which I am going to discuss in this particular session. So 100% this particular 40 to 50 minutes is going to help you. Stay tuned, be patient, 100% is going to give you a very good knowledge and very good information. So how to prepare current affairs? There is a very big doubt. After completion of my session, I will take doubts clearing session. You can ask me the doubts. But first, I will take the session. Everyone, are you ready? I will take the session, then you can ask me any doubts. So how to prepare current affairs? Now I am telling you, those who are writing for UPSC Prelims 2023, and if anyone is writing for TSPSC Prelims, which is re-exam scheduled on June 11th, compulsory you have to go through the current affairs. Most of the questions are from current affairs, you know. So how to do the current affairs? For them I am telling you, the Prelims UPSC is scheduled on May 28th and TSPSC is scheduled on June 11th. For both of them, till April 2023, April 30th 2023, you have to prepare current affairs. From when to when, sir? From June 2022 to April 2023. From this particular time to this particular time, you have to follow the current affairs. You have to make the summary notes from June 2022 to June 2023. How to do, sir? Number 1, take any one monthly magazine. It can be Vishnu IAS, or it can be Vision IAS, it can be Vajiram, it can be anything else. It can be anything else. Any one academy current affairs material you follow. Vishnu IAS monthly GS current affairs material is available in the website www.vishnuias.com. Current affairs from since last 3 years, you can find monthly magazines. Any academy monthly magazines, only one you follow. Don't read multiple. If you read multiple, you will be confused. Number 1. Number 2, don't by heart it. Don't read the topic. Try to apply it. Application oriented. How we have to do, I am going to discuss from March 1st to March 15th current affairs topics, and I am going to explain you. Application oriented, it should be there. Third, don't read too much. Don't read too much. Limit your resources. This is very, very important. Don't read too much. Limit your resources. But that resources you have to read properly. That resources you have to master it. That resources you have to master it. So don't read too much, limit your resources. Make notes subject wise. How? Don't make date wise. It's a suicidal mistake. It's a blunder mistake. Don't do notes date wise. March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd. Don't do like that. How to do, sir, then? Do subject wise, polity, economy, March month polity topics, economy wise, March month economy topics, geography topics, March month geography current affairs, economy topics, March month economic topics. So subject wise you do. Subject wise current affairs you have to do. Don't do date wise date. Never do in that way. Analyze PYQs. Compulsory analyze previous year's questions. Analyze previous year question paper, but Don't study current affairs PYQ. Current affairs PYQs will change. You read geography static part PYQ, you read economy part static part, you read history part, you read polity PYQs, but not current affairs. But go through the current affairs PYQ and understand what type of questions they are asking, what they want from us, what they are demanding from us. Understand that, analyze that. So you have to be very careful in studying the previous year's questions of current affairs. Never read PYQs of current affairs. You have to be very categorically, you have to be very clear in that. So don't read previous year's current affairs questions. Only go through it, understand the procedure, understand the question paper pattern, understand the questions, why they asked. In that way you have to do your current affairs. So this 5 points you have to keep in your mind, and the current affairs for UPSC prelims as well as the current affairs for TSPSC prelims also, June 2022 to April 2023. This 11 months compulsory you have to read. So now I am going to take from March 1st to March 15th. From March 1st to March 15th, the most important current affairs topics. These topics I selected from Vishnu IAS monthly magazine. These all topics you can also get there. But how I selected, I will be telling you. The first topic which I am going to discuss now from March 1st to March 15th topic is number 1, International Big Cat Alliance. International Big Cat Alliance, we know that recently we got relocated cheetahs from Namibia. So the tigers, the cheetahs are every time in the news. Now India is coming forward to make a global platform for the protection of big cats, not only tigers, not only cheetahs, but all the 7 varieties of cats, which is called as big cats, all the 7 varieties of cats we can expect. So India is the global player. Now it is playing a major role in climate change, it is playing major role with respect to biodiversity, it is playing major role with respect to forest conservation, it is playing major role with respect to protection of environment. So now the India is coming up with an alliance in which nearly 97 countries are going to become part of it. International organizations are also going to become part of it under the leadership of India. So that particular alliance name is called as IBCA, which is called as International Big Cats Alliance. 7 varieties of big cats are there in the world. 7 varieties of big cats are there in the world. Lion, tiger, cheetah, jaguar, snow leopard, puma, leopard, jaguar and puma. These 2 are absent in India. Rest all are available in India, rest all are found in India. Prelims point of view, we can expect which of the following big cats are absent in India. In that way we can understand it. So this alliance is of government of India, means in India's brainchild we are coming up with an alliance for dissemination, protection of all the big cats across the world towards the protection and conservation of 7 major big cats. Those are tiger, remember this, those are tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, puma, jaguar and cheetah. After the import of cheetahs from Namibia, this big cats has into the news. In this particular thing, all varieties of big cats are there in India except jaguar and puma. Now we are having an international alliance for which India is the major player, which is called as International Big Cats Alliance, number 1. Number 2, these all things which happened in the March month. Chip 4 Alliance, Chip 4 Alliance, the 4 countries came together. 4 countries came together and formed an alliance against manufacturing of semiconductors, monopoly of manufacturing of semiconductors by China. In order to address China, in order to oppose China, in order to resist China, the 4 countries came together. What are the 4 countries? United States of America. This is the flag of United States of America. This is the flag of Korea, and this is the flag of Japan, and this is the flag of Taiwan. These 4 countries came together. Taiwan, Japan, Korea, USA. These 4 countries came together and formed an alliance mainly to control, to resist the semiconductor manufacturing plans which are robustly present in China. So the China is becoming monopoly with respect to Semiconductor device manufacturing, you know, if semiconductor devices are manufactured at larger length, they are going to control the electronics industry, and electronics are the world. The next, now also, electronics are dominant players. So in order to control the manufacturing units, in order to control the monopoly of China in semiconductor devices, the 4 countries came together and they are planning to robustly, they want to develop the semiconductor devices in these 4 countries: USA, Korea, Japan and Taiwan. This particular alliance name is called as Chip 4 Alliance. Very important in news. Next. Monument Mitras. What is this Monument Mitras? Monument Mitras adopt heritage. Under this Monument Mitras, 2 ministries came forward: Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Culture. These both came together in order to preserve, conserve our heritage sites, in order to preserve and conserve our heritage sites under corporate social responsibility. Public sector undertakings and private sector undertakings were being given responsibility to take care about the heritage sites. So that particular company which is going to take the responsibility of preserving and conserving that particular monument, that particular historical monument or heritage site, that company will be called as Monument Mitra, under the program called as Adopt Heritage. Under this, 2 ministries came together, and those ministries are Tourism and Culture. It is the initiative of Ministry of Tourism and the initiative of Ministry of Culture. Both came together with the help and support of Archaeological Survey of India. So the both ministries came together with the help of Archaeological Survey of India. These 3, now they are motivating the public sector undertaking, public sectors also. Not only private sector, public sector like NTPC, BHEL, public sector undertakings also and private sector undertakings also, plus individuals also. If any individual, prelims point of view, UPSC prelims point of view, very important. Who can become part of Monument Mitra? Public sector undertaking like NTPC can become, Tata, private sectors can become part of it, individuals, I can also become part of it. So any person can become part of this Monument Mitra. So what is the benefit they are going to get? They can advertise in that monument, they can advertise their goods, they can advertise their products. That is the benefit which this private companies or public sector undertakings or individuals are going to get. That is Adopt a Heritage under Monument Mitra scheme. Yes. Next, India close to Hindu rate of growth, economy point of view, very important. Raghuram Rajan criticized central government. Raghuram Rajan, who is Raghuram Rajan? Raghuram Rajan is Nobel laureate in economics. This Raghuram Rajan had told in an international platform in Global Economic Forum, he told that the growth rate of India was somewhere around 8% to 9% in 1990s. 2000, 2010, but from 2020 we are expecting and we are noticing the Hindu rate of growth, which is called as Hindu rate of growth. This is very much in news, which you studied in your economics also. Hindu rate of growth is when the average rate of growth, average GDP rate is if 3.5%. If the average GDP is 3.5%, it is called as Hindu rate of growth. So our economy, our GDP is growing at this slow pace. Our economy is growing at this slow pace. Why that 3.5% growth is called as Hindu rate of growth? Why not by another name? Cultural reasons are responsible, or privatization is not allowed, liberalization is not allowed. So some cultural reasons like religious reasons are responsible for slow rate. Then it is 3.5. That is the reason which is responsible for 3.5%. Hence it is called as Hindu rate of growth. When the average rate is 3.5% from 1950 to 1990, our growth rate was 3.5%. So why we will be facing Hindu rate of growth? Why our rate will be called as Hindu rate of growth, or what are the factors which are responsible for this 3.5 to 4% of GDP? Those factors are low GDP growth rate, industrialization becomes slow, agriculture stagnated, license Raj, everything is license Raj, like not market phenomenon, government phenomenon, import substitution. Now we are stopping import substitution, so we are demanding domestic products. So what will happen? Quality products will not get. Inefficient public sector, lack of foreign investment, lack of privatization. These all factors from 1950 to 1990 is responsible for 3.5% of GDP, and this 3.5% of GDP is called as Hindu rate of growth. Now, this Raghuram Rajan, Nobel laureate in economics, has told that we are facing the problem of Hindu rate of growth rate, which is called as 3.5% to 4%. When the growth rate is limited to that, at that time it is called as this. Next, World Bank, for your prelims compulsory there is, you have to read reports and indices. Compulsory you have to go through report commission recommendations. So this is in March month, one report was been released by World Bank, that is called as Women, Business and the Law. Prelims point of view, Women, Business and the Law report is published by which organization? World Bank Group. World Bank Group is releasing the report called as Women, Business and the Law. What? It rates laws and regulations related to women in 190 countries. India lags behind. Laws related to women's payment is less. Women working after having children, bothering more about the family and size of women pension. Constraints on women starting and running a business is very, very poor in India. So prelims point of view, who will release a report called as Women, Business and the Law 2023, and we are very much with respect to women participation in startup, women participation in economics, women participation in women salaries, women pensions are very, very less when compared to the rest of the world. Hence we are underperforming with respect to women, business and law, which is released by World Bank. Samudrayan mission, you know, nowadays we are listening in news, deep sea ocean mining, deep sea ocean mission, means when the mining is happening inside the ocean, mainly for what? Like rare earth metals, mining is happening mainly for the sake of rare earth metals, nodules. So now government of India coming up with deep sea mining, so that particular mission is called as Samudrayan mission, aimed at sending three people to 6,000 meter depth vehicle called as Matsya 6000. A vehicle called as Matsya 6000 will go 6,000 meters deep into the Indian Ocean and Arabian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, and there they will do deep sea mining. So that particular mission is called as Samudrayan mission, and that vehicle is called as Matsya 6000. Is being designed and developed by National Institute of Ocean Technology under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. India's first unique manned ocean mission, means for the first time 6,000 meter deep man is going inside the deep ocean for the first time in the history of India. That is the reason it is important. For the first time in the history of India, one man is entering into the Matsya 6000 mission, and this Matsya 6000 is going deeper into the 6,000 meters, means 6 kilometers deeper into the ocean. There they are doing the deep sea mining. That particular mission is called as Samudrayan mission, which started in the month of March. And most important, and which I liked the most, this is very interesting and very, very good law. India's first right to health legislation. India's first right to health legislation was being made by Rajasthan Assembly. For the first time in the history of India, for the first time no central government or no state government came up with this act called as right to health. Very, very important, and I like it the most. So right to health is a statutory right now. Right to health is a legal right now. Where? In Rajasthan. So what are the provisions of it? The bill they passed in the assembly. The bill passed, the residents of the state will eligible for free checkup, drugs, diagnostics, emergency transport and care at all public health institutions. Sir, anyhow public health institutions are free? No sir. Not only public health institutions but also private. Aims to provide mandatory free and affordable medical services in both public and privately owned hospitals, clinics and laboratories. Everywhere, private, public, affordable, free medicines, diagnostics, treatment, everything will be provided free when this bill will be passed in the Rajasthan Assembly. They are very positive and they are going to pass within 1 week. Right to health. Right to health. Within 6 months of enactment, a separate budget will be allocated for it. Everyone will be provided free medical care in public hospitals and private hospitals. For private hospitals, reimbursement will be made by the government. Are you getting my point? For private hospitals, the reimbursement will be made by the government. So this is right to health legislation. Already we have right to work, National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Already we have right to food, National Food Security Act. Already we have right to information. Already we have Forest Rights Act. Already we have right to Land Acquisition Act, right to land. Now we are going to have right to health also, but it is not central government law, it is Rajasthan law. Very, very important. In international relations, China brokered a deal. China brokered a deal between Saudi Arabia and Iran. What is the deal? I will tell you. Saudi Arabia is Sunni dominated country, Sunni ruled country. Iran is Shia dominated country, Shias ruled country. Historically, there is conflict between Sunnis and Shias, mainly after Islamic revolution which happened in Iran. After 1970s, after Islamic revolution, the conflict between the Sunnis and Shia has been reached the peaks. So every time there is a conflict, for example, if you take Syria now, what is happening in Syria? There is a conflict between Sunnis and Shias. Indirectly, it is a conflict between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Yemen, in Yemen also there is a conflict between Sunnis and Shias. Indirectly, the conflict between the Saudi Arabians and Iran people. So now, in order to lessen this conflict, China brokered and made a historical deal between the Saudi Arabia and Iran. Iran and Saudi Arabia will patch up a 7-year split by reviving a security cooperation pact, reopening embassies in each other's countries, resuming trade, investment and cultural accords, everything. If these two countries come together, no, Middle East will have peace. If these two countries come together and establish peace, economy will grow, the Middle East will grow, the West Asia will grow. So this is a very good important aspect or a very good important deal in international relations between Saudi Arabia and Iran, which is brokered by China. ITLOS, this is very important. This is very important. Vanuatu, this is very important. Vanuatu, a small country. Vanuatu is a small country in Far East. It is called as Far East. If you see the world map here, Atlantic Ocean, here India, Pacific Ocean, Australia, in this Pacific Ocean, if you see here, small countries are there in this Pacific Ocean, there, this one. So this Vanuatu country, Fiji, Kiribati, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea, Palau, Micronesia, Melanesia, Polynesia, the small countries are getting submerged under the water. Because of increase in global warming, the sea, the ice at the Arctic region and Antarctica regions are melting, so the sea level is increasing. When the sea level is increasing, the island countries are getting submerged under it. So this Vanuatu already 1/3 of the land got submerged under the sea because of increase in sea level. So they had gave a complaint with International Court of Justice. They had, very important, they had gave a complaint to International Court of Justice for climate change, how they are facing. So Vanuatu country had came forward and filed a petition with International Court of Justice. International Court of Justice is an arm of United Nations organization, and this had sent the case to the tribunal which is called as International Tribunal for the Law of the Seas. If you remember, there is something called as UNCLOS, United Nations Convention on Laws of the Seas. United Nations Convention on the Laws of the Seas means any international on the high seas, any complaint is there, any problem is there, they will follow the convention which is made by United Nations Convention on Laws of Seas. So if anyone is violating it, the case will go to where? International Tribunal for the Law of the Seas. International Tribunal for Law of the Seas. So now the Vanuatu's request for International Court of Justice, now the case has been sent to ITLOS. Now this ITLOS will be checking how to control the climate change activities in this particular small island countries. So prelims point of view, what is important is, what is this ITLOS, what is this UNICLOS, what is this International Court of Justice. Next, how to remember sustainable goals. You know that how to remember sustainable goals, you know that there are 17 goals are there. You know that there are 17 goals are there. Quickly I will do revision, you will remember it. So fatafat, first one, first, I am hunger. I am suffering with hungry. I am hunger. So when I am hunger, I will be having, first I am poverty. I am suffering with poverty. First I am poverty person. I don't have money. When I don't have money, I will be having hungry. Second, I have hungry. When I don't have proper food, then my health will be deteriorated. My health will be deteriorated. When my health is deteriorated, I cannot study. When my health is deteriorated, I cannot study. So no proper education, no quality education. When no proper education is there, so who will be discriminated with respect to limited education or limited food, whatever is available? Gender equality. Number 5 is in between 1 to 10, middle point is 5. So gender equality is not there. Then what happens when gender equality is not there? Sixth point. Early morning 6 o'clock, what I will do? Early morning I will clean my body. So 6, clean water. 7 o'clock, what I will do? I will go to the LPG stove and I will on my LPG stove. 7 o'clock, clean and sustainable energy. 7 o'clock. And 8 o'clock, what I will do? I will go to my office. That is decent work and economic growth. 8 o'clock, I am going to my office. 9 o'clock, what happened? I went to my company, industry, manufacturing unit, where my infrastructure is there. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, what happened? 5 is gender inequality. 10, 1 to 10, reduced inequality. So gender inequality which is there by 10 o'clock means 1 to 10, 5 is inequality, 10 is reduced inequality. 11, where I am working in 2 twin towers. 11 o'clock, 11, I am working in 2 twin towers, sustainable cities. 11 is sustainable cities. 12 o'clock, I am hungry. Afternoon 12 o'clock, I am hungry. Consumption. Responsible, don't eat like anything. Responsible consumption. 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock, what happened? Sun. 12 o'clock, I ate food. Now I went outside, lot of sun is there. Sun is on my head. So what? Climate action is required. When climate action is required, very hot is there, I came to conclusion that 1 o'clock, lot of climate change, global warming. So what I thought, I will go into swimming pool. So 2 o'clock, what I did? 13, 14. 13 means 1 o'clock. 14 means 2 o'clock. I go life below water. So I went into a swimming pool. Next 15, 3 o'clock, I came out. Then I saw very life on land. 3 o'clock, 1 hour I did swimming, and 3 o'clock I came on to the land, life on land. It's so I was 1 o'clock I was very hot, 2 o'clock I went to swimming pool, 3 o'clock I came on to the land. 4 o'clock, 16 means what? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock I felt very peace, very happy. Why? Because it was hot, I went into swimming pool, then I came on to the land. By 4 o'clock I am feeling very happy, very happy. Why? Because my hotness has been went. Peace, very cool. Life on land, 16 peace. Then 17 what? When I am peace. When I am peace, when I am happy, then what I will think about? I will think about partnership. I will think about international peace. In that way we have to remember. So poverty, hunger, good health, education, reduced inequality. 6 o'clock, clean the body, clean water. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock, go to office. Affordable, and so before going to office, I will make my breakfast, I will make my food. So clean and affordable energy. 8 o'clock what? I am going to my economy, decent work. 9 o'clock I went to my office. 10 o'clock what happened? 5 is inequalities, 10 is reduced inequalities. 11 o'clock, twin towers, 11, 1, 1. 11, 1, 1, reduced. 11, 1, 1, cities. 12 o'clock I am hungry, consumption. 1 o'clock, hot summer. 1 o'clock it is climate action. 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock I went into swimming, land below the water. Then 13, land below the water. 12 o'clock, 2 p.m. 2 o'clock I came onto the land. 3 o'clock I am feeling very happy. And peace and prosperity and partnership. In this way, you have to remember your sustainable development goals. 17 goals are there. Did you got it? How to remember sustainable development goals? Yes, in this way, if you remember, you can easily remember. Again, I am telling you, first poverty, next hunger. When I am hunger, third, my health will be weak. When my health is weak, I cannot study. Fifth, 1 to 10, fifth is middle. Inequalities, gender inequalities. 6 o'clock in the morning, I will get up 6 o'clock. Yeah, from here time you have to remember. I will clean my body, clean water. 7 o'clock, clean energy, LPG stove. 8 o'clock, I am going to my office. 9 o'clock, I went to my office. Where is innovation is there, where the infrastructure is there. 10 o'clock, reduced inequality of 11 o'clock, twin towers. 12 o'clock, I am hungry, so lunch break. 12 o'clock, consumption. 1 o'clock, hot sun, climate change. 2 o'clock, so hot sun, so I went into swimming pool, land below the, life below the water. Then 1 o'clock, then 2 o'clock, I came out on the land. Then 3 o'clock, again, as I came from swimming pool onto the land, I am feeling very happy. When I am feeling very happy, I will be peace and prosperity. When I am peace and prosperity, I will be planning for partnership in this way. Time. Yes. Next, Windsor framework. Prelims point of view, very, very important. Windsor framework. Remember this. Great Britain means Great Britain. England is Great Britain, Scotland is Great Britain, Wales is Great Britain. This particular part is called as Great Britain, GB. Whereas UK, United Kingdom is equal to Great Britain plus Northern Ireland. Whereas this part is called as Republic of Ireland. This part is called as Republic of Ireland. So what happened? This Windsor framework, so Northern Ireland is ruled autonomously. They have their own, they are part of United Kingdom, but they rule autonomously. When this UK came out of Brexit, United Union, when they came out of United Union, the Northern Ireland, the market was with European Union. Now they are suffering, Northern Ireland. So Windsor framework means UK had discussed with European Union and gave concession for Northern Ireland to make trade with European Union countries. That particular framework is called as Windsor framework. Windsor framework whereby UK had made an agreement with European Union only for Northern Ireland. Why? Because Northern Ireland is run by autonomous body, so they want to connect with European Union. So they demanded UK that how you can make a rule by yourself so that we are coming out from European Union, but we don't want to come out of European Union. So UK told that Northern Ireland, you can connect with European Union with respect to trade. So the agreement where the UK's autonomous region, which is called as Northern Ireland, now they can have a trade with European Union countries. That particular framework is called as Windsor framework. Exercise desert. Exercise desert flag. This is very important. In United Arab Emirates, UAE, in United Arab Emirates, India was being called upon. That exercise name is called as Exercise Desert Flag 8. Exercise Desert Flag 8, in which UAE, remember the country names, UAE, France, Kuwait, Australia, UK, Bahrain, Morocco, Spain, Republic of Korea and USA. These all countries participated in air exercises. Indian Air Force for the first time participated. This is the first occasion when light combat aircraft Tejas of India participated out of the country. So from India, light combat aircraft Tejas was being participated in this Exercise Desert Flag 8, which conducted in March 2023. How many countries were been there? UAE, France, Kuwait, Australia, UK, Bahrain, Morocco, Spain, Republic of Korea and USA. In regular current affairs, for this I will be making one mnemonic and I will making you to remember the countries' names. But here what you remember, in this exercise desert flag which happened in March 2023, from India for the first time, our Tejas aircraft participated out of the country in other country for the first time. That is the reason it is very important. Apart from it, exercises, joint military exercises, you have to remember like this: Australia, Ausindex, Bangladesh, Sampriti, Brazil and South Africa, IPSMAR, China, Hand in Hand, Egypt, Cyclone, France, Shakti, Indonesia, Garuda Shakti, Israel, Blue Flag, Japan, Dharma Guardian, Kazakhstan, Kanjar, Malaysia, Harmo Shaktu, Malaysia, Maldives, Yekuviran, Mongolia, Nomadic Elephant, Myanmar, we have Tabletop, Nepal, Surya Kiran. So military exercises also very important UPSC prelims point of view as well as Group 1 prelims point of view. But sometimes these are more expected. Why? Because they are current affairs oriented. For the first time from India, Tejas was participated out of the country. Means we took Tejas out of the country for the first time for a exercise. That exercise is called as desert flag exercise. Next, bill in the March month. Ancient monuments and archaeological sites and remains bill, amendment bill was been tabled in the parliament. What it is telling? See, original it is 1958 Act. According to this Act, up to 100 meters. Up to 100 meters from the monument, no construction should be taken place. No construction should happen. So what is happening because of this? If central government want to make any infrastructure development, any technological development, it is becoming very tough. So under this amendment, what they are doing means, now the central government have the power. Why? Because the ancient and monuments all will be under the control of central government. So now the central government is amending it and telling that only central government have the power to go for constructions in monument sites. Only that is the main point which is there in this particular site. So protection of monuments, protection of archaeological sites. Now within the 100 meters also, if any construction need to happen, it can happen only by central government. Central government have monopoly power with respect to construction in this archaeological sites. Supreme Court verdict on Election Commission of India, you know that. Supreme Court told that 3-member body which is Prime Minister, Opposition of Leader and Chief Justice of India. Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha and CGI. These 3 people should recommend for election commissioners, 1 election commissioner, 2 and chief election commissioner. A body should be constituted and that body should go for appointment, which was a very big news with respect to appointments of election commissioners for Election Commission of India. Methane Global Tracker Report. See, methane now every day, almost for every 2 days on methane one news is coming. Methane is responsible for global warming. Methane is responsible for pollutants. Methane is responsible for increase in temperature. So there is a Methane Global Tracker Report released by International Energy Agency, very important. It is released by whom? International Energy Agency, which is called as Methane Global Tracker Report. Methane Global Tracker Report, which will be tracking the amount of methane which is released out. The intensity of methane is very powerful and Methane Global Tracker Report will be released by International Energy Agency. 40% of methane emissions are coming from energy sector, like thermal power corporation, mainly from thermal power corporation. 40% of the methane is coming from energy sector. And methane is more intense, more powerful, more dangerous when compared to any other pollutant. So we need to control methane. From animals also, from cows also the methane is coming up. Agriculture also the methane is coming up, but the more amount of is from energy sector. Methane initiatives, 2 initiatives are there. One is called as Global Methane Pledge. It was announced by the US and European Union. It aims to reduce the methane emissions by 30% in 2030 as compared to 2020. They will reduce by 30% in 2020 by the levels of 2020. Mars, methane alert and response system. Methane, if it is increasing by satellite, they will be noticing how much methane is there and they will alert the countries, which is called as Mars. Methane alert response system. These are the two methane initiatives, and the report tracker is Global Tracker Report on Methane, which is released by International Energy Agency. This is made by European Union and USA, and Mars is an agency of United Nations Environment, UNEP. Methane is very, very important prelims point of view. Exercise Shinyu Maitri, Japan. Remember Japan. Exercise Cobra Barrier, United Kingdom, happened in United Kingdom with various countries. Finland, Sweden, South Africa, United States of America, Singapore, participating alongside with Royal Air Force, that is British and Indian Air Force. Exercise Cobra Barrier, which happened in UK. These are all the countries which participated, which is called as Exercise Cobra Barrier, where it happened in United Kingdom. Whereas Shinyu Maitri with Japan, it happened with Japan, at Japan, India and Japan. This is India and several countries. Happened with USA, happened where at Japan. Cybercrime. Nowadays, everyone is vulnerable. This is the main point of view. Everyone is vulnerable for cybercrime. No one can escape from cybercrime. Recently, one report was been released by National Crime Reports Bureau, in which they told that Telangana state is the first rank with respect to cybercrimes. That is the reason it is a current affair. In the month of March, National Crimes Report Bureau has released the cybercrimes, and in Telangana state, the first rank with respect to cybercrimes. Nearly 6%. Telangana was the state with highest number of cyber crimes, accounting for more than 19% of the total. Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka saw a decrease in the number of cyber crimes by 20%, 24%, but Telangana state, the cyber crimes are increasing. What are the challenges? Why the cyber crimes will happen? Lack of awareness. We will share our passwords. We will give our laptops. Sometimes we will open our Gmail and we will give our laptops. They can misuse it. Lack of awareness. Rapidly evolving cyber land space. Low cyber security awareness. We don't have any firewalls. Our passwords will not be strong. Increasing use of technology. Without anywhere you want to enter, we want a Google now. Lack of cyber crime laws. Limited cyber security framework. What are all the initiatives taken by the government of India? Remember this, fatafat. Number 1, banning of unsafe apps. China apps were being banned by central government. Computer Emergency Response Team, CERTIN, Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center, NCIIPC, Cyber Swachhata Kendra, Cyber Surakshit Bharat, Cyber Warrior Police Force, Information Technology Act 2000, which got amended in 2008. These are all the steps taken by the government of India in order to control cyber security. Fringe X 23, again, fringe exercise. FR France, IN India, joint exercise 2023. Joint military exercise. This is not naval exercise, this is not air force exercise. This is what? Military exercise between France, India. Joint military exercise, Fringe X. France, India, which happened in the month of March. Where? Tirunanthapuram. Where it happened? In Tirunanthapuram. Digital India Act 2023. I will tell you one concept. Remember this. This concept is very, very important. Safe harbor. What happened? In Information Technology Act 2000, there was a concept called a safe harbor. What is a safe harbor? For example, if I use Facebook and if I comment anyone, if I criticize anyone, or if I post which is hurting any religious sentiment, so according to safe harbor, that platform will not have any problem. The government will have no power to penalize the platform. The government will be having the power to penalize that person who posted it. Understand it? That person who posted it. So the platforms are free. The platforms are safe from penalizing, from getting punishments. So what the platforms are doing, they are not controlling, they are not regulating the users. So now the Digital India Act 2023 is telling that now we are removing safe harbor. Now onwards, that intermediary platform like Facebook, like Twitter, like LinkedIn, they are also responsible for any misusing of content. They are also responsible for any wrong content. Why? Because they have to regulate it. Now they are giving away with safe harbor. Now they are coming out from safe harbor. They are also making regulations for artificial intelligence. They are also making regulations for machine learning. They are criminalizing cyberbullying, identity theft, unauthorized sharing of personal information without consent. So for example, if I gave you a password, sometime I forgotten, you went and you opened somewhere else without my notice, then it is also criminal offence according to Digital India Act of 2023. So the main point, what is a safe harbor? The term safe harbor is in the news. Why it is in the news? The safe harbor where the intermediary platforms like Facebook or Twitter, earlier they are not responsible for any content which is malicious, but now according to Digital India Act they are responsible for any malicious content. So now they are doing away with safe harbor. Up to now they are enjoying with safe harbor. Got it? What is safe harbor? Yes. Types of grants. This is also news in the month of March. Now also it is in the news. My monitor is just that side, so that is the reason I will be looking at that side. Types of grants: supplementary grant, additional grant, excess grant, vote of credit, exceptional grant, token grant. These all are in the news in the month of March because budget session. Because of budget session. What is supplementary grant? What is supplementary grant? What is supplementary grant? Means already 1000 rupees has been allocated. Already 1000 rupees has been allocated. Supplementary means what? Supplementary, extra. That 1000 rupees is not sufficient. I am taking more amount. It is called a supplementary grant. Additional grant. Now expenditure has been increased. For the same purpose, because of inflation, expenditure has been increased for the same purpose. So more money I am taking. It is called as additional grant. Excess grant, which was not present in the budget when they allocated, this amount was not there, but now I am using it in excess amount, which was not voted earlier, but now I am using it for extra purpose. It is called as excess grant. Vote of credit. Central government will be having some amount with it, so that it can spend the money in any exigency situation, in an emergency situation. It is called as vote of credit. Exceptional grant. Sometimes in exceptional situation, I can draw the money and I can use, then I can go for voting. It is called as exceptional grant. Token grant. Now I can keep a request. When it is passed in the parliament, then only I can take. It is called as token grant. These grants are very important. Why? Because budget session. Supplementary grant, additional grant, excess grant, vote of credit, exceptional grants and token grant. Swayata initiative, mainly for women, to promote startups, women and youth through electronic transactions on government e-marketplaces, mainly for women, for startup purpose, MSME purpose. A platform was been created, a portal is been created. It's called as Swayata initiative. This is about the most important current affairs which are there in the news from March 1st to March 15th. March 1st to March 15th. These are the filtered current affairs. These are the major current affairs. No other current affairs are important with my 15 years of experience. So in this way we have to select what we have to read, what we should not read. So our program is all about very much useful for UPSC Prelims 2023, TSPSC Group 1, APPSC Group 1 also. Current affairs exclusive batch is going to start from 4th April. I am going to take all the current affairs from June 2022 to April 2023. 30 hours of durations with 3 months validity will be there. Okay. So that you can cope up with your prelims. 30. How 30, sir? 11 months are there. 11 into 2 hours. I will tell you 11 into 2 hours, 22 hours of current affairs classes. Reports and indices. All the reports and indices will be covered, will be for 2 hours. Recommendations will be there. For example, 2007, second Center State Commission, Punch Commission was been constituted. By 2022, 25 years has been completed. So, commission recommendations, another 2 hours. All the government schemes, 4 hours, 2 sessions I will take. So, overall 30 hours. And international events also, most important international events also will be covered. In this way, exclusive current affairs, exclusive reports and indices, exclusive recommendations of committees, and government schemes and international events 4 hours. So overall 30 hours of classes I will be taking up. Subject wise I will be taking application oriented. Government schemes in this economic survey and budget also will be covered. Committee recommendations, commission reports and indices all will be covered in this particular program. This is about our program. So I hope you understood. Okay. So if you anyone want to, this is at a very affordable, so that the current affairs, all the current affairs, 1 year current affairs, 11 months current affairs will be delivered here. For any doubts or queries, you can call this number. Okay. It is available in online as well as offline both. It is available in online and offline. All the PDFs will be provided here. Okay. And the current affairs magazines, current affairs topic here, current affairs PDFs will be provided in offline students only. For online students, it will be provided in the form of PDF. Printouts will be given to offline students. One 999 online, 2,999 offline. For all the offline students, printouts will be given. It will be in the app. It will be in the app. UNICLOS is a convention. United Nations Convention on Loss of Sea is a convention where they mention rules and regulations. IT clause is tribunal. It's an international tribunal. If anyone is not following the UNICLOS provisions, then they will be called upon into the tribunal. Tribunal is an jurisdiction body. UNICLOS is a convention. Just points are there. Provisions are there. Got it, Manikram? The current affairs classes will be only English medium. So thank you friends, thank you all.